talking right now. Let me put my music on.
All right.
I don't know if you can hear it. You cannot hear it?
I cannot right now.
Okay. You have to go over there to Robotech, Espanol.com and I'm going to put you the link over here.
Okay.
Let me do the intro. I always do it in Spanish, so hold on. Muy buenas noches, gente. Saludos a otro programa más de Robotech Español. Este es grabado, esto no es en vivo.
¿Cuál estás?
No, estoy aprovechando que el hombre está aquí. This gonna be dual language tonight because I got somebody over here that I was meaning to talk to him. Yo quería hablar con él hace un tiempo y por eso voy a estar en dos lenguajes hoy. Así que this is gonna be one of those podcasts that are gonna be dual language. I got over here from the briefing room. Tell the people your name, man.
My name is Dean. I am obviously an English-speaking Robotech-based YouTube content creator.
Saying over here. And Dean, like I was telling you before, I was watching Dean videos. Dean is the one who sent me a message when we were doing the other show. Dean era el que me estaba enviando el mensaje que salió en el otro show. Dean es un YouTuber video. Dean, let's talk about the movie because everybody's talking about the movie these days because of development that have been going on.
The WonderCon comments.
The WonderCon comment. Let's start the school. Vamos a empezar la escuelita aquí. Ok, el programa es grabado, no es en vivo. En vivo próximamente voy a tener a Patricio por allá. Me confirmó, tengo a Roy en el chat.
Allí estamos.
Pueden entrar. Y tengo a Dean. Ok, Dean.
Yes.
Tell me. You were talking to me. Estaba hablando conmigo. Y you sent me a message that you said you give it the movie a 60% chance to get it's gonna be made. Él era un 60% de que se va a hacer. After 10 years that we were doing we're like always the movie and the movie this, the movie that. We were going for 10 years first with WB and then many director, many producer. We got attached names like Tobey Maguire, Leonardo DiCaprio, other people. And now Sony Entertainment in the last year got the rights, and 2015. And suddenly, everything seems like it's moving. What do you think?
It certainly seems like it's moving. It's hard to be optimistic after 10 years, but it seems like they're actually working on it right now, doing the pre-production stuff, while Andy Muschietti is directing the sequel to It. So it sounds like after that's done filming, they'll do it. But until I see the first trailer, I'm still going to have that skepticism after all this time.
Okay, me dice Dean, I'm going to translate, Dean, sorry for that. Me dice Dean que después de 10 años, ahora mismo pues parece ser que la película en sí se está moviendo, ya que han habido movimiento en el bullpen con la preproducción. Pero él también está un poco escéptico, ya que me indica que hay que esperar a ver si de facto hacen la película por esos 10 años que han pasado. Dean, I'm looking for on my notes. Let me hold on over here. Anything else you want to add right now? Because I'm looking for the notes. Okay. there you go. Okay. Let me see. Ta, 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 ta. Dean.
All right.
Okay, Dean. Listen. After 10 years, después de 10 años, after 10 years, what do you think? I mean, Harmony Gold is on the verge of losing his license in the 2021.
Yeah, that's what it seems to be. But also, they've also renewed it a couple of years before it expires, the last several years. So we'll have to see on that.
Dice que eso es lo que parece, pero que ellos la renuevan cada par de años antes. I'm gonna ask you how. Le voy a preguntar cuántos años se supone que la renueven. What is the time limit to renew that is a safe bet? I mean, we are like missing. We like missing like.
Muy grande.
Roy, ponte mute. Okay, we're like only 3 years. We lose the license. I was.
Yes.
I mean, how many times they have renewed in less than 3 years? Do you get me?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the renewal time. But they, at the same time, they've not had any issues with the renewing, so I'm not sure. They did just have a legal battle with Tatsunoko.
Ajá. Él me dice que no han tenido problemas en renovarlo en el pasado, pero recientemente tuvieron una pelea legal con Tatsunoko. I'm going for that. That's what actually I was gonna get you at. Did you read the plain leaf from Harmony Gold and Tatsunoko?
I actually just this week did read through it. It sounds like it was more of Tatsunoko not understanding the agreement than it was Harmony Gold violating the agreement. But at the same time, because of those legalities, who knows whether or not their relationship has soured or whether or not they can keep moving forward the way it's been going the last 20 years.
Okay, dice él que esa demanda fue más bien en base y por cuanto que Tatsunoko no sabía lo que tenía entre manos, pero Harmony Gold Harmony Gold había cubierto las bases. That goes like this. Let me see the agreement. They actually make Tatsunoko pay some amount of money to Harmony Gold. Let me see. I'm looking at it right now. The limitation. Okay. Tatsunoko claimed almost $1 million on damages, but the how you call the arbitration say that it was invalid. They actually were going after $1 million from Tatsunoko. They are from Harmony Gold.
Yeah, their argument for getting the $1 million was that Harmony Gold didn't pay them what they were owed. They thought that they should have gotten some of the residual money from the Netflix deal and so forth. But in the legal documents, it says it uses the term, any format not yet invented. So I think that's where their confusion was that it was the Netflix. They thought they should get money from that, but they couldn't, or something along those lines.
Dice él que el problema que Tatsunoko estaba reclamando casi $1 millón era por los tratos que había hecho HG en cuanto y por cuanto el contrato que tuvo con Netflix y otros tipos de media que en aquel momento no había sido inventado, que ahora es de uso común, pero que el contrato específicamente lo decía. Eh, let me see, I got somebody
Afro,
over here.
¿quién es Afro?
Hold on. And then let me see. Uh, Harmonic, the Tatsunoko claimed they were on 1.2 million, but they was for not they were not royalties. Rather, they were long repayment by Harmony Gold for investment from a startup company. I kind of missed that. I really didn't understand that part. No, Toinami. Hold on. Toinami royalties were properly accounted for over the years. Tatsunoko claimed they were owned 1.2 million. That was in regard of the Toinami license.
Yeah, that must have been.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's difficult to read some of those documents. So, yeah, it must have been about the merchandise.
Okay. What is the... Okay, I'm going to ask you, what is the meaning of offset? Offset.
Offset?
That this
It usually...
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
Usually offset means that you one thing cancels out another thing, so they're both canceled. You know.
Okay.
That's what I usually hear when I hear offset.
Okay, it says over here, Harmony Gold is to pay Tatsunoko 42,543 as the result of the audit. We can be offset by the legal fee Tatsunoko still owns Harmony Gold due to the Big West suit. I mean, Harmony Gold in all this pain life, he was the clear winner.
Yeah, no, they were definitely the clear winner. That was that money they owed in the arbitration. That was from the Tatsunoko versus Studio Nue, is from what I understand. The people that actually made Macross, they were supposed to pay part of the due legal fees, and they hadn't paid those yet.
Okay.
Is from what I understand.
Él dice que eso era de los chavos que tenían ellos, del problema que tuvo Tatsunoko con Studio Nue, y así que eso, una cosa cancela a la otra. O sea que básicamente Harmony Gold no tiene que pagarle nada. But the main thing that it goes over here, man, is that it was clear that if Tatsunoko decide not to renew the license, maybe because he's looking for more money. I mean, uh-huh.
It's possible just in the fact that there is a lot more Macross properties that they could market out than there are Robotech properties, because they've been consistently pumping out Macross throughout, and so they could easily come to a deal with Studio Nue and pump out more material than what Harmony Gold's been pumping out with Robotech.
Dice él que Studio Nue, que Tatsunoko fácilmente puede tomar la opción de no renovarle la licencia porque puede llegar a unos acuerdos con Studio Nue, ya que Studio Nue tiene más material para mercadear que lo que tiene HG con Robotech. Que la licencia de macro pues es más fácil de mercadear que la de Robotech. I was reading that if indeed they lose the license, they won't be able no van a, si ellos pierden la licencia, they won't be able to even use Shadow Chronicles because it's a data how you call that? There is work that comes from Macross.
Yeah, and not just of Macross, also of there's characters there from Southern Cross and from
Mospeada.
Genesis Climber. Yeah.
Ok, si ellos pierden la licencia, lo que estaba diciendo, si ellos pierden la licencia en efecto, ni siquiera Shadow Chronicles lo van a poder usar. No van a poder mercadear ni siquiera Shadow Chronicles, porque Shadow Chronicles es un trabajo derivativo de las contrapartes japonesas. Si pierden la licencia, lo pierden todo. Dime, Roy, ¿tienes alguna duda, alguna pregunta hasta ahora?
No, estoy entendiendo todo. Vamos derecho a morir en 2021.
Roy says that we're going to be straight to die in 2021. Pero, hey, like Dean says, they haven't got any trouble in the past to do it, but I think the situation is a whole different right now. Dean, I think the situation is very, very, very different from the past. We got a new management in Tatsunoko, people that are actually looking for money, not to honor some old deal that has been made for the last 30 years, you know. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. They're probably looking at it and saying, why are we in this deal when we could be making more money? Because at the end of the day, it's a company, and it's all about the money.
Dice Dean que realmente él piensa igual, que va a tener una HG realmente, o sea, que Tatsunoko puede pensar que van a tener una mejor ganancia si no le renuevan a HG y se van, por ejemplo, con Estudio Nue y hacen contratos con ellos y distribuyen la licencia por todos lados. Y tú sabes que eso es una posibilidad bastante alta. After that, you still hold on to that 60%?
I mean, yeah, it would be something they'd have to try to make right away. If it does seem that there is not going to be another renewal, they would want to try to get that movie out there as fast as possible.
Dice él que sí, que se sostiene todavía en el 60, pero que todo depende de la película live action y que esta gente va a estar tratando de buscar la forma de sacar esta película y salvar la franquicia. ¿Alguna pregunta ahí, Roy?
No, estoy poniendo atención.
Roy just listening, learning. Ok, Dean, let me see.
Yes.
Harmony. Okay. Harmony Gold. This is going over. You know, this is gonna be overkill, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Harmony Gold try to make the arbiter believe that the legal rights for the series is gonna be like a lifetime agreement, and that fell through because they say, if you think so, why you begin renewing the right for these 3 series? And it all fell through, you know. That's the only part that Harmonico lost.
Yeah. I'm wondering if what they were trying to say is that they will forever own the name Robotech. But because because Robotech is properties they don't own. Even though they own the name Robotech, the characters and the mecha and all that stuff can be taken away, so all they would have is the name, I think is what the judge was saying.
Me dice el hombre, yo le pregunté a Dean, yo le pregunté a Dean que si el nombre, que Harmony Gold trató en el litigio, en el arbitraje, trató de decir, no, mírate, estas marcas me pertenecen, esto es mío, y es mío para siempre. Entonces el árbitro le dijo, si esto es tuyo para siempre, tienes un contrato de por vida, ¿por qué te has mantenido renovándole el contrato? Entonces ahí se le cayó el caso y es el único, fue el donde único, porque de verdad que se fueron un poquito al extremo ahí, Harmony Gold tratando de venderle de meterle la guayaba de que el caso iba a ser por siempre. O sea, que esos derechos eran por siempre, esos derechos son por siempre, esos derechos caducan. No. Y la fecha de expiración el 2021, como sabemos. Ok. Man, anything else, dude? Yeah, anything else you want to add? Something you want to share?
Yeah, in the same legal document that we've been talking about, there is one thing in it that, again, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't understand a whole lot about, legal wordage and, all that stuff.
Dice que let me translate for a second. Él dice que hay una cosa adicional en ese documento legal que, aunque él no es abogado, y él va a entrar en detalles ahora. Go ahead.
There is a line in there that I thought was really interesting, and it says, due to Big West litigation, respondent, which was Tatsunoko, asked claimant, which was Harmony Gold, to enforce and protect the Macross trademarks outside of Japan, which include analyzing and tracking said litigation. I don't know if you want to translate that or not.
No, please explain it to me before I translate it, because I'm not a lawyer either.
That sounds to me like Harmony Gold is legally required to pursue legal action against people using the Macross brand, such as the great-looking Valkyrie project, or even the Transformers Jetfire. They are legally obligated under contract to pursue action against those.
Dice él que HG está obligado legalmente a proteger el trademark de Macross contra viento y marea, con todas las cosas que salgan que puedan infringirlo. Y mencionó el Jetfire de los Transformers y mencionó otras formas más. Go ahead, keep going.
All right, hold on just a second. All right, I just found that interesting, and like I said, that might not be what it means, but that's certainly what it sounds like. And for all the people getting mad at Harmony Gold for all their lawsuits and cease and desist orders, it looks like they have no control over that.
Dicen que si esto es lo que se puede entender, que él vuelve especifica que él no es abogado, yo tampoco lo soy. Harmony Gold está obligado a hacer todas estas putas demandas y hacer como quien dice el villano de la película, porque ellos no dejan que ninguna mercancía de Macross pase por ahí si no es por ellos, pero están obligados legalmente a hacerlo, así que ellos aparentemente no tienen control sobre eso. Coge.
But so I just found that funny that according to this, they lose those 3 shows if they don't keep up with that. So it's bad PR for them, but they are legally required to do such things.
Ok, dice él que si ellos no hacen esos movimientos legales de estar demandando a diestra y siniestra, ellos podrían perder los derechos, que es una mala publicidad, es una mala relaciones públicas, que tienen una imagen mala porque la tienen de verdad, pero lamentablemente es un negocio y eso es lo que tienen que hacer ellos. Actually, you're right on that part, because I remember I was telling my friends in one of the podcasts before that I remember a Macross game that actually was going to be released in United States, and I remember I was subscribed to the PlayStation magazine, the official PlayStation magazine, and I got a demo that actually run on my US PlayStation. I don't remember, it was PlayStation 2 or 3. I don't remember quite well. I think it was the 2. I don't remember. But I actually play a Macross game on my PlayStation, was a demo. And I remember, I think it was Game Informer that they put an ad over there telling the game was coming out in somewhere. I don't remember. It was like 2 or 3 months after the ad was coming out, but it got the name Macross, and it got a BF14, BF1. I don't remember what kind of plane it got on the cover, but it never got released. Harmony goes sues their asses off.
Yeah.
Dije que había que lo habíamos discutido aquí antes, había un juego de PlayStation que venía para el PlayStation de Macross y eso nunca se dio, y eso fue que Harmonic tuvo que darle un mamillazo a esta gente. So you think okay, changing the subject a little bit. What do you think of because since we're talking over here, what do you think of the academy failure?
I think
go ahead.
I think that the Kickstarter was asking a little too much. As far as the successful Palladium Kickstarter that made as much as what they were asking for the Academy, the figures, could be collected by people that like giant robots, by people that like Macross, by people that like the, Mech Warrior and all that other stuff.
Okay.
But with the Robotech Academy, it's just for people that Robotech.
Dice él que en el Kickstarter que hicieron, que es lo que se había discutido aquí antes, Harmony pidió demasiado de mucho. Los Kickstarter de otras franquicias de what was the game, Mech Warrior, Palladium, right?
Yeah, Palladium.
Okay, el Kickstarter de Palladium sacó, I think it went up to 1.4 million.
Yeah, it got up there.
Okay, el Kickstarter de Palladium sacó 1.4 millones de dólares. Y entonces a Harmony se le hicieron los ojitos cachín, y dijeron, bueno, vamos a meter mano en esto, espérate, vamos a pedir medio millón y estamos raros. Ok, Joy, contéstale a Rodrigo. Entonces, they went up to 1.4 million, él fue a 1.4 millones, entonces Harmony se hizo los ojitos cachín, como les estaba diciendo. Pero esta gente que juegan juegos de mesa son personas que van más allá del fandom de Robotech. Son personas que juegan o juegos de mesa, que coleccionan figuras, coleccionan mecha, y es otro tipo de mercado que va más, que incluye Robotech, pero va más allá de Robotech, y por eso, en parte por eso se fastidió. But I was thinking that maybe, because Palladium got no haters. Harmony Gold got a lot of haters. People that even in the forums, they get kicked out of the forum because they talk bad about Harmony Gold and all that stuff because the macros issues. And I think maybe people were kind of willing to give money, but they're like kind of mad at Harmony Gold to even ask for money when we both know that Frank got the money needed to do that series.
Yeah, he has the money. That's another thing. He had the money.
Hablamos de que...
They sell what?
Go ahead.
They sell what, like a box set a year? You know, a new box set every year? Like, they got the money.
Él dice que, para empezar, Faranagrama tiene los chavos y sí que en efecto hubo mucho odio en contra de HG por esa parte. Well, anything else, Dean? Dean, you from Supernatural? Dean, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything to add, unless you think of anything else.
No, I think we're kind of like done here. Thank you for being over here, man. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna. Hold on.
Yep, no problem.
Tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah. You can find me on the Briefing Room on YouTube. I also have a website that will soon be thebriefingroom.weebly.com, but right now it is spacestationliberty.weebly.com. And then on Twitter, it's the Briefing Room.
You're from Space Station Liberty?
Not the podcast.
Okay.
But I did have a website called Space Station Liberty, but soon it will be called The Briefing Room.
Okay, esos son los lugares que lo pueden conseguir. Él tenía una página de internet que se llama The Space Station Liberty, pero no la confundan con el podcast, because I sometimes I listen to that podcast. That's what I ask. I say like, what?
Yeah, no. I live in the same state as the guy that does that, but we have not talked yet. I'm hoping to talk to him at some point.
That what was the name of that guy? JT?
His name was the Robotech Master, or his real name is Chris Meadow.
Chris Meadow, yeah. JT is another one. Okay, Chris Meadow. Nada, ahí tenemos al hombre que le doy las gracias por haber participado en la noche de hoy. Yo, anyway, este podcast, como les dije, está grabado, así que vamos a hacer posiblemente un podcast en vivo ahorita con los muchachos y después que suba este. Gracias, thanks a lot, man, Dean. I'm glad that we got this conversation.
Yep, thank you for having me. Maybe we'll do it again.
Pretty soon, as soon we got some news, okay?
All right.
Okay, gracias, mano. Okay, por otra parte, Roy, estoy grabando. Mira, Memo me dijo que está allá en, ¿cómo que se llama este lugar?
¿La otra convención?
La otra convención, está publicando desde allá y te perdiste el último podcast que hicimos.
Pero lo escuché. Lo que pasa es que me llamaste muy tarde, estaba durmiendo.
No, es que fue bien espontáneo, de verdad, fue bien espontáneo. Déjame ir cerrando entonces. Let me go and do the closing over here. We probably gonna do a live show later on. Vamos a hacer un show en vivo próximamente. Ese show no va a tener pausa. Pero esta es la magia de estos programas aquí, que podemos hacerlos en grabado, en vivo y seguimos para adelante. Aquí tuvimos, muchachos, la entrevista con Dan. Dan de Briefing Room estuvo con nosotros, como siempre Roy, y estuvo el loco Roy Folker y Afro, que nunca participó, nunca habló. Déjame ver, estás participando de esta llamada. A ver aquí. Gracias a todos, déjame darle aquí. Nos despedimos hasta ahorita con el favor de Dios. Cuídense, muchachos. A ver aquí el chat, ok.